Hey Justice, it's Friday, and I've tried recording this 3 times now, so hopefully I'll actually get through this one. There's not a whole bunch going on this week. NaNoWriMo started, and I've been working on my novel quite a bit, and I've been helping Josh out with his, and he's been posting it up to DA, as have I, though I haven't posted up the most recent chapters. Took a break from it yesterday, went to houses as normal, and played Minecraft with House, and, went home and played more Minecraft. It's not an addiction, I swear, I'm just kind of got nothing better to do, and it's something mindless right now. And Josh and I are actually talking about this. So, as you know, Minecraft is a very sandbox-styled game. You don't really have to worry about an end game or anything like that. There are ways to supposedly beat the game by fighting off the Ender Dragon and everything like that by going to the end, but you don't necessarily have to do it. Actually like just going down and mining and then coming back up and making a big, huge base and stuff. And past that, it's mindless busy work for somebody who doesn't really want to do mindless busy work in other places. It's just, I haven't necessarily gotten lost in the game because I can easily pull myself out. It's something else and it's something different. It's kind of nice. It's a nice reprieve from everything. As you know, I posted up that I'm on hiatus from EBC, and the reason behind that is rather simple. Everything's fine over here. It's just that I want to take a break from dealing with admin stuff. I love the group dearly. I love everything about it. It's just right now I'm just kind of burnt out on it. And it's not a bad thing. It's just I need to take a break. And so that's what I'm doing. And in order for me to not get to the point where I disappear off the face of the earth like Casa did. Anyway, past that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the 2 novels that Josh and I are writing. We're not writing them together, but we're both kind of giving each other insight and back and forth, helping each other out. We're basically being each other's editors, which is something I didn't have last year when I did this. And it's kind of nice to have somebody to bounce ideas off with. Anyway, so what happened is, my novel I mentioned is about Paige Porter. The original character, I'm going to actually explain this now because I don't feel like I'm copyright infringing anymore because I finally built the story aside from this. But the original story concept was that I know a lot about Iron Man. As you already know, he's one of my favorite superheroes. I love him and Batman and a couple others, and it's just Marvel. Give me Marvel stuff, and I'm so excited and happy. Anyway, because I know a lot about his story as well as Pepper Potts, Happy Hogan's, everybody else's in the comic verse, I realized that if there was ever an alternate universe, there was a possibility that there could have been another character added into the storyline that was known as Paige Potts or Paige Hogan, whichever way you look at it. Paige Hogan Potts, Paige Potts Hogan, whichever way it would work. Because in the comic books, Pepper actually does not marry Tony. She goes and marries Happy, and they have it's a really sad marriage, honestly, and it makes me feel bad for them because Pepper and Happy both deserve better people. But overall, it's kind of just how things went. Their entire storyline isn't that important. It's never been important to Paige's story because I built this character only using the universe as an idea of what could possibly happen. And so therefore, when I took her out of that universe and placed her into a new one, there was no difference. There was literally, I could take whatever I wanted and build it around her as long as I got the basic backstory gist. And it's not hard because plenty of celebrities have it to where they have these issues. Anyway, so that is the concept of Paige Potts, and that's why her name was changed to Paige Porter. Now, the reason why it's a PP name and not something else is because although I'm not trying to copy, I can't get rid of that Paige Potts, Paige Porter. I like how the p sounds because it's like Pepper Potts. It flows very well. Though Paige was not named Paige because of Pepper. It was not like they were trying to do a p thing. Anyway, I'm keeping that in there. Anyway, so the entire concept is that Paige was born premature and with a very detrimental mutation in her DNA. Unfortunately, the DNA acts a lot like polio and has ended up swelling up her spinal cord. I've actually had to go into this and look into what polio does, and I was not... Oh my gosh. It's It's ridiculous. I felt like really ridiculous in general looking over it because I had to actually go in and look into how polio worked, how ALS worked, how these different diseases worked in order to understand what I was going to do with this mutation. And it's not technically a real mutation. It's not something that could really happen. It's just she can't walk. And soon enough, she won't be able to write. She won't be able to do a lot of things. And it's much like ALS and other diseases like that. Anyway, I know with MI. That's the other one I was thinking of. Because my aunt has it. But anyway, that is her storyline. And her storyline is trying to get over this and trying to figure out a way to get around it. She's trying to prove that she is a woman engineer, and on top of that, she is crippled, and that does not mean that she needs to be stopped in her way. The thing is that she needs to realize that she doesn't need to walk in order to accomplish these things. But that's what I've been working on, and Josh's novel is a lot more cynical and sinister than mine is, because mine, Paige can't take anything seriously. She's had to deal with so many different things, so many bad things, that she responds to things in a very snarky way. And it's a lot more snarky than whatever I could come up with. And sometimes I wonder how the heck I can even come up with it, but that's in itself. And his story is based around a city called Lost Crossing. It's based in New Jersey, and it's about the gangs of Lost Crossing and about a small family that's trying to make their way through it. But, yeah, that's basically what's been going on this week, and I'm not going to be able to explain Josh's because I'm on a time crunch now. But I'll keep you updated on what's going on. I've already hit, like 8,000 words. I need to get to 10,000 today, but I'm just kind of putzing around. I don't really feel like it right this instant. I took a break yesterday, and I'm not necessarily regretting it, but, Anyway, your word of the week is novel, and I will see you on Monday.